Hi lovies, it's Sheree. It's super early. Look at my face. And it's so early that the sun isn't out yet. And so I'm using my lamp, which makes me look blinded by the light. Let's do some George's Aloe. That will wake you up. Oh, it feels so good on my face. My husband decided that he wants to start getting up earlier and leaving for work earlier, so that means I have to get up earlier because I like to get him ready in the morning and make his coffee and make his smoothie and pack his lunch and do all that, like, you know, Florence Nightingale shit. That's not the right person. Florence Nightingale? No. But I thought I'd use this early morning opportunity to do a first impressions slash demo of my all natural face pressed powder, and then also I thought I'd try out my Honeybee Gardens pressed eyeshadows. Yes, that's a good idea. So hopefully this won't be 147,000 minutes long, because you know I'm really good at making those kind of videos. My skin is super pissed this week, so apologies. There's face demons everywhere. That's just nature. Nature and dairy mixing together to make an ugly face. But yeah, so I'm definitely being more strict on the no dairy. I haven't had it since Friday, last Friday, because I had it on Friday and then I broke out. Who cares? Okay. I'm gonna do my eyes first, and then I'll do the face. Yeah. So it's actually looking like it's actually looking like it might rain today, which is unfortunate. Poor unfortunate souls. So sad. So true. We've had really gorgeous weather this week, which has been great for the garden and for my spirits. I haven't done a get ready with me, I don't think, in here. Have I? I must have. Let's have some coffee. This thing is full to the brim. Okay. Some people have been asking, and I promise I am going to do my makeup collection video probably next week. I'm waiting on 2 orders from 2 makeup companies that I want to include in my collection video, because I don't want to have to film another one. So that's why I'm using this amazing concealer that Miss Ivy Beauty sent me. It's a colored concealer, which I've never used before. And it's from the All Natural Face, and it's in Midas, so it's like yellow. Which never in my life would I have chosen that for myself. But it works so good at like counteracting all the red on my face. And I really like it as an under eye concealer. Go Miss Ivy Beauty. Girl. Unfortunately, to cover all my red spots, I'd have to like use this whole entire little thing on my face. And I'm not gonna do that. Alright, so let's do some eyeshadow. Oh, my eyeshadow brushes are all in the other room. And I don't want to edit this video. Oh, we're gonna use our fingers. Let's get real and dirty. Oh no, wait, I have many ones. Sorry guys, maybe early filming isn't my best work. That's what I'll start calling these, my little emergency babies. We're good, we're good. The other day I was doing my makeup in the living room, so all my makeup brushes are in there. Well, just my eyeshadow ones. Alright, long-winded story, nobody cares. So just as a highlighting color, I'm going to use this golden Red Apple lipstick color, and that'll also kind of give me like a feel for which feels different. This color is Golden Girl. So I'm just going to put that pretty much all over my eyeball. Well, I'm just going to put it up top so that I'm not too concerned about like precision or accuracy because my brother and I are filming later today something that I'm gonna take my makeup off for anyway, so this is more just to show you guys what it looks like on the skin and how I feel about it. I do really like this Golden Girl color from Red Apple Lipstick. Okay, so do I want green on the lid or do I want green in the crease? I'm gonna do green on the lid. So I'm gonna use this Honeybee Gardens green color in Conspiracy. It's such a pretty green. Boop. Conspiracy. I'm gonna use that on my lid. Let's see. Poor unfortunate souls. Ooh. These aren't the brushes I would usually use, so if it looks a little strange. Okay. So, I mean, it's not a huge deal. Maybe it's my primer. It's not as pigmented as it was when I swatched it, which is okay with me because I mean I don't want like straight up green, you know, all the time. If I want that kind of look, then I can build it up. But it is pretty smooth and buttery. It's not as smooth and buttery as the Red Apple Lipstick one, but I'm gonna say that for a pressed powder that was $6 and natural, I wouldn't cry about it. Ooh, I actually kind of like this color, a little light and muted. Huh, I'm pretty impressed. I'm actually, tomorrow I'm buying all the utensils needed to press some of my loose pigments, so I'm going to be using a little more pressed things. Now I'm going to use the brown, I think it's Coco Loco by Honeybee Gardens in the crease. Yeah, Coco Loco. Ah. And just see if it blends pretty well. Huh. I think I dig it. Sorry, this is quiet. What's going on in life? My in-laws are coming to town tomorrow, and so for one day I will have my in-laws and my brother here, and then my brother is leaving Saturday to go to the beach with some friends of his. So jealous. And he's gonna be gone for a week while my in-laws are here, and then he's coming back and my in-laws are leaving. So it's just like the month of family month up here in the farm, which is fine with me. We don't get to see my husband's parents very often. They live in Virginia, so it's not very close. Now, this is not the best blending job ever, but first impressions of these shadows, they're not as pigmented as the Red Apple Lipstick ones, without a little bit of pressure and like a couple of, you know, it's buildable, but I would say that it's lighter coverage than the Red Apple Lipstick, which is, you know, I mean, that's not a deal breaker for me. I'll probably still buy more of these colors just because they're so cost effective. But, yeah, I mean, I like them. They're just, you know, there's a $20 eyeshadow and there's a $6 eyeshadow. So, you know, I didn't expect that the Honeybee Garden ones would be as great. I would be super impressed if they were, but I didn't expect them to be as great. Let me zoom in maybe. Sorry, my face has no makeup on it. But they're a little hard to blend. Not hard, but like, you know, you have to kind of, it could be because I'm wearing a primer. But, you know, it took a little extra force to blend it, and it's still not even really that blended. And then this green that's on my lid was three pats of color. So I mean, it's not terrible, but what's weird, oh sorry, I always forget which way it goes. But what's weird is they swatched super pigmented, so I don't know, maybe it's my primer. I'll give them another go. I'll start using them in different ways and see what works. And actually, also, I should probably try, I'm going to be real with you, I have all these eyeshadows from Red Apple Lipstick, and I've only worn the light colors. So like these three, I think I might have worn the gray one, but definitely these two, the darker ones, I haven't tried yet. So let me see how those work as a dark color. And then I'll probably have a better idea for you guys in comparison. But at least that's a good first impressions. I definitely think they're probably worth the price. Honeybee Gardens stuff. I love Honeybee Gardens. It's like you can't really complain. All right. Ooh, my air conditioner just kicked on, went all up my leg. Whee! So the foundation I'm going to be using is the All Natural Face Vegan Foundation. It's pressed. This one is in Porcelain Rose. This is the one that they sent me. That's incorrect. I've been using it as a finishing powder because it's kind of like a light, just a light kind of white peachy pink color. And it does kind of blend into my skin, but it's way too light. Let's see if I can show you the difference in these two colors. Boop. Is it on the camera? So like this is the one that I actually wear, and this is the one they sent me. So this one's just really pink, and it's cool. I mean, I can't really notice it just awashed on my face, but you know, you want to get what you pay for. And I'm going to prime my face with my Silk Naturals Oil Control Primer. I use this only when I'm using a powder foundation, just to sort of soak up any oil on the face. I don't really know if this makes any difference whatsoever, but I bought it and I'm using it. Honestly, my face still gets oily. It's not as bad as it used to be. When I first started natural makeup, my face was like an oil ball. I was actually really disappointed, and I was like, man, you know, I'm not going to be able to stick to this whole natural thing. Like, my face looks like you could like cook bacon on it. But the more I used the products, and then the more I greened the rest of my routine, my skin just sort of adjusted to it. So that's something I would say if you're starting out on a natural journey and you're getting a little frustrated because maybe your skin isn't doing the things that it did with traditional makeup, you know, keep at it and try and see if it's just your skin adjusting to the newness. That just sort of gives me a nice even area for applications. But yeah, when I first started, I was just like, man, like my skin is just not happy times. Where's my new brush that I got yesterday? Here it is. I'm gonna try my new Eco Tools brush. Custom Coverage Buffing. Boop! It's flat. Whee! Let's have some coffee before we indulge. I'm hoping it's the brush, but the last time I tried this, I was not impressed with it as a foundation. As a setting powder, it's great because it's light, and I felt like it didn't cake up my face, but I was not impressed with the coverage as a foundation. So we're going to give this a try. Let's move my mirror so I can see what's going on. Unfortunately, they mailed me the replacement in just bubble wrap, so like I don't have anything to store it in. And I just haven't popped the pink one out yet. Oh, it's not bad. What was I saying? So I have been storing it in this baggie. Oh, okay. So maybe it was just the brush I was using. I'm actually pretty impressed. I'll do half of my face and then I'll show you guys the face differences. But yeah, I really need to pop that other one out. I don't want to pop it out because I do use it as like a setting powder. So I'm torn. Let's see. Today we're going to go to the grocery store and buy some things because my husband is craving tacos. Weirdness. And so I want to make tacos tonight. And, wow. Okay, I'm a little more impressed than I was before. Definitely this brush has made a difference. I was using, let me find it. I was using this Eco Tools domed buffing brush, which is a huge tip and it takes up most of your face, but I think that was sucking up a lot of product, and then when I rub it on my face it wasn't really doing anything. But this is pretty, sorry, my nose is itchy. Powder makes my nose itch. Alright. So this is my face with it on. That's just like one application, and this is my face without it. So like here's my uncovered zit pimples, and this really took out the redness. That's pretty good coverage, I would say. I like the feel of it. It's soft. It's not as soft as Honeybee Gardens, but in a good way. The Honeybee Gardens powder foundation, I like it a lot. But I do feel like it's I don't know, there's something in it that, I don't know, it doesn't completely agree with my face. It looks good for like right after application, and you know, it feels good, but then usually after a couple hours it's decided it doesn't want to look like that anymore. And I usually get, oh god, that scared me. My dog is outside, one of them. My big giant Rottweiler is outside, and I was like, what is that? She's probably gonna come bark at the door. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, but in a couple hours it was pretty, there she is, pretty greasy, the Honeybee Gardens. So I'll see how this wears. I'm really impressed. Now that I have the right color and I have the right brush, I might be in love. For summer, I'm definitely trying to use powder as much as I can, even though everything in my being wants to use cream and liquid. Boop boop. Wow. Did I get any down here? I don't remember if I applied it, but it looks less red. So yeah. Wow. I dig that a lot. It's a nice even application. The color is really good for my skin. It feels really good. I use a circular motion to kind of cram it in there. Wow. I love this stuff, I think. Definitely makes a difference if you have a good brush and you know what you're doing. It's key. That brush is going into my use every day pile. So yeah, I'll try and pop this one out. I'm not really sure how to do it, and I don't want to break one of my nails. But I like the compact. I love that it's sort of recyclable. Like when you run out of a pan, you can just pop a new one in instead of having to buy a whole new compact, and it's cheaper. These pans are really big. I might even, like once I hit pan, I might even reuse the pan and put something else in there. But yeah, I really dig that a lot. I'm super excited that that worked for me. On top of that, I'm going to use my Silk Naturals Oil Control and Blur. I just like to trifecta that oil. You know, don't nobody want no oilier face. Okay, what else? Stuff everywhere. So yeah, we've got family coming in, and I'm excited. Richie wants inside. She's gonna have to wait. If she doesn't get to come in when she wants to, she just lays right next to the front door. Like, alright, I'm old. She's 15, I think. Holy moly, I'm in love with this stuff. Sold! Coffee. I'm gonna do some blush. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of I'm not gonna do my eyeliner and all that kind of stuff, because I'm just end up taking this stuff off later. I'm actually kind of disappointed. I don't know exactly what it is, but I tried my CC cream from Physicians Formula the other day, and it like was bright orange. I don't know if it was because I tried to use a primer with it, or if it has changed colors in the container, but it was like snooky orange. It was not cute. I don't know what was up with that. Using my, ooh, this is my Hurrah Coffee Bean Lip Balm from my haul yesterday. It tastes so good. What was I looking for? Focus. But yeah, it turned my whole face orange. And I mean, I was able to blend it pretty good so that it wasn't as noticeable, but I was just like, what has happened to my face? Where is my, oh. I went in for blush, came out with something else, so. Alright. Sorry guys. My workspace is not very big. Okay, so I'm going to do my brows real quick. If I can open my thingy. I kind of like getting up early because then I can film and edit before anyone else even wakes up. My whole house will be asleep. My brother's asleep right now. I'm one of those people that, like, once I'm up, I can't go back to sleep. Like, I could probably take a nap later, but I can't go directly back to sleep. I'm up. Especially if I've had to make coffee. There's no way that I'm going to be able to not drink it in the morning. Boop boop. Yeah. Alright, this is probably the most boring video ever. Sorry, guys. I need to come up with some titillating topics to discuss when I'm putting stuff on my face. Alright, so I'm going to use my little baby elf stippling brush. I actually filmed a collection video for my cream blushes, but I haven't edited it or done anything to it yet, so it's just sitting in my computer. I'm using Mulberry by the All Natural Face, which is becoming one of my favorites. It's a purple, which is weird, but it looks so good on your skin. Looks so good on your skin. Ooh, girl, you looking good. I'm actually going to get some of their browner colors, because I want to do, if I'm doing a cream blush, then I feel like I should have a cream, what's that word? Contour? I feel like I should have a cream contour, and I know that doesn't make any sense, but I just feel like I should, especially if I'm going to be blending them. So, doesn't that just give you like a nice, like, flush? Oh, I just love this color. I smile and I put it right on my cheeks. Oh, there it is. Get it, girl. I love this brush because although I have a round head, I don't have a lot of head surface space. So the larger stippling brushes give me a blush line that's like this. And I like this because it just gives me the littlest one. I really like e.l.f. brushes. I heard that they may or may not be cruelty free, or they're made with like human people hair or something, so I'm not really sure if that's true. I hope not. Be disastrous. Alright, warning. This is not natural. And I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I have been using this awesome mascara from Flower, which is the Drew Barrymore line at Walmart. It is cruelty free. Drew Barrymore is a big like animal activist, so I kind of trust that she wouldn't be putting crud in her products. But what's cool about this is you can twist it. And I actually saw, I think it was It Cosmetics had a similar mascara, which you untwist it and it straightens, and this is supposed to be lengthening, and then you can do it somewhere in the middle and it's for something, and then you completely squeeze it and it's for volume. So I've been digging this mascara, and it's not natural. But it is cruelty free. So I'm using it until I find something that works for me that's natural. I'm sorry, I know everyone keeps saying you could try the 100% pure, but I've known personally 2 people who said it didn't work for them, and it's really expensive, and I just can't take the risk of another mascara that doesn't work that's like $100, so just can't do it. My little dog hears my big dog barking and hears me talking, and he thinks that I'm doing something fun with the other dogs. Gotta be fair with your children. This stuff is great. I usually put on 3 coats. I'm not gonna bother today. But even with 1 coat, it's just nice. I got dogs coming at me from all angles. Boop. So that's 1 coat. Usually I do 3 and it's like, ba-dow! But I really like this stuff. I bought 2 other mascaras that are cruelty-free but not natural, and I like them as well. That one's just my favorite so far, so I don't think I'll talk about the other ones. What else do I need on my face? Oh, lipstick. I'm going to do a whole video on these products, so don't get excited yet. But I'm in love with these products. I'm saving all of my information about them for that video, so I'm just going to put it on my mouth, and I'm not going to tell you what it is unless you see it, and no. I'm also going to buy more of these babies. Ooh, girl. I love these. If you know what they are and you have had the pleasure of using them, then congratulations. But they are great, and I'm definitely going to get some more colors. Alright guys, well, that's my whole face. So final resting thoughts. Honeybee Gardens shadows are actually pretty nice. They do take a little bit of building, a little bit of blending, but once you get it there, ba-ding! I am going to try my darker Red Apple lipstick colors to see if that compares in the darkness scale. Like maybe it's just the colors that I chose. And I'll do another video letting you guys know how that worked out. But so far for $6, I'm pretty impressed with the Honeybee Gardens shadows. And then of course I'm now in love with the All Natural Face Powder Foundation now that I know how to use it and I have a correct brush. It has great coverage. It feels nice and light and nice on my skin. It gives me a nice even color. It covers up my red dots, which is great. I'll see how it wears throughout the rest of the day and see if, you know, any issues arise, and I'll also mention that in my next video. But that's it, and my face is ready, and it's gonna do until I take off my makeup and do something else. Alright guys, well I hope you have a great whatever day today is, and I'll see you later. Bye.